Hi, this is Greg Gimeno, attorney with Chesapeake Wills and Trust. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about why you may not want to give your kids your stuff after your death. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to talk about why you may not want to give your kids your stuff after your death. Now, you may be watching this video and say, Greg, I've seen your other videos. You seem like a nice guy. You seem like on a lot of things you know what you're talking about, but there is no way you're going to convince me to disinherit my kids. Well, if you listen carefully, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not telling you or encouraging you to disinherit your kids or other heirs or other beneficiaries. What I'm telling you is to think about how you give money to people. So think about this. There are a couple ways we can give money to people. One is what we call an outright distribution. An outright distribution of your assets. Put the assets directly in your kids' pockets, for better or for worse. So let's take a look at this. So let's say I have my handy whiteboard here, okay? And this is your estate. So this is your money. Okay. Now, you could choose to give your stuff directly to your kids. Your kids could take the money, go to the casino, put it all on red or black at the casino, lose it all. And you know what? For some people, they say, so be it. You know, I tried to raise them well. If my kids can't handle the money, then so be it. But other people are a little more cautious. Want to make sure that the kids don't do something with the money that they don't want them to do or shouldn't do, or have other people come in and take the inheritance away from them. So instead of giving an outright distribution to the kids, okay, some people choose to give the kids their inheritance in a trust. So they say, kids, I love you, but I love you way too much to just give you my stuff. I'm going to put it in a trust for your benefit. Now, what are the advantages of putting the things in the trust? Well, if your kids have credit problems, kids have divorce issues, kids have addiction problems, okay? If you put it into a trust for their benefit, well, then now it can be, the money, the inheritance can be protected from their creditors, could be protected from their divorce. If you think about that son-in-law or daughter-in-law you never really liked or trusted, and the thought of your inheritance getting split up in a divorce after your death, would drive you crazy. Well, then maybe you want to talk about putting money into a trust for your kids after your death. Or if they have, addiction, gambling, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, if they get that inheritance, they're going to buy something that you don't want them to buy or do something with it you don't want them to do. Well, this is the way to protect the money for them and from them. Now, we have people who do this for kids of all ages. It doesn't just have to be minors. We have many people who have adult children who they do some type of protection plan for them. So what can we put into an asset protection trust? Well, let's say that you leave your kids a house, an IRA, other money, cash, stocks, bonds, things of that nature. All of those things can get poured directly into the trust for the benefit of your kids. So I'm not telling you or encouraging you to disinherit your kids or disinherit anyone, but we have a lot of people who want to maybe protect the money for their kids. So protect it from their creditors, protect it from their divorce, protect it from bad things that you think they may buy or do with that money after your death. So thank you for watching today's video. If you're watching us on YouTube, check out the description down below. We have links to other very important estate planning topics. There's also a link to my free online webinar that you can register for. And there's also a link that you can download a free copy of my book, How to Protect Your Home and Life Savings in Maryland. Thank you very much for watching.